Hello everyone, my name is Sean. I'm one of the accountants here at XQCPA, and today we're going to be going over how to create an invoice in QuickBooks Online. Now the first step is to go over to this little button right here that says New. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And then in this very first section, you'll see it's titled Customers. We're going to go to that invoice section right below, and we're going to click into that as well. What this is going to do is it's going to bring us into the Invoice Creation screen. Now, the first thing that we need to do is we need to select a customer. Now, you can create this in the actual invoice, or beforehand, you can create a customer profile, which I will demonstrate what that does. So I'm just going to use this first client as an example. What happens is it'll auto-populate these cells for you based off of the customer profile that you've created. Again, you can do this by hand. But I recommend creating the client profile beforehand just so it's easier for you. The next step is to look at our terms. Now this invoice date will always be the day you send out the invoice, but the due date changes depending on the terms that you have set in place. Now we have a few options here, and we can also add new ones, but the most common are going to be your net 10, net 15, net 30, and this will change your due date depending on which one you select. For example, if I select net 10, it'll change the due date to exactly 10 days from the day that we sent it out. And vice versa, if we hit on due on receipt, it would be the same day that we send out the invoice. Now, the next section after that is our product and service section. So this is where we would either create a product or service, or use a pre-made account for a product or service that we have. Now I'm going to use this as an example. So as you can see, it's very similar to the customer section where it auto-populates the cells for you so that you don't have to do it every single time. Again, I recommend this way because it helps you save time and make you more efficient. Now once we have that filled out, we can put the description based on what we're going to be doing for this job or this client. And then we have our quantity and rate. Now the quantity is how many hours you are charging to this client, how many products you're selling. And then the rate is how much it is per hour, how much it is per product. And once you have inputted both of these, this will change the total amount due. Now from here, we choose to either select this tax button or we do not. This is sales tax for whichever state you are in currently. Now in this example, we have California, which charges an 8% tax sales tax rate. So for instance, if we put this as $50 as our rate and our quantity is 1, it'll auto-populate the amount to $50. And then from here, we can see that we have the ability to put a discount percent in there if we choose to do so. And then we also have the sales tax rate, which automatically calculates how much it's going to be for us and then gives us our total and then our balance due. Now the next step from here is to save it and send it out to the client. But you also have the option to save and close or save and new if you want to hold on to that invoice without sending it first. And then from here, this is optional depending on what the client would like. You have the ability to print or preview the invoice beforehand. And what this allows you to do is give the invoice in person or by mail to the clients for their records. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name was Sean with XQCPA. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification so you get all the uploads that we do on our channel. Thank you and have a good one.